All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we're getting ready to get started here, we're excited with everybody that's shown up tonight, and we appreciate all of your participation. We definitely want to say a very nice happy birthday out to Sienna Kelly. Sienna's birthday is today, so happy birthday, Sienna. And at this point, I'm going to turn it over to Dave, and let's enjoy a great evening, and congratulations to everybody.
Hello, everyone. As Mark said, this is Dave McCrary, your head coach. I hope everyone is safe and healthy. Welcome to our first virtual banquet for the 2019-2020 year. I want to thank everyone for signing into Zoom to celebrate our past year. We are hopeful that this is our first and only virtual banquet, and we can return to normal in the future and also see you guys all at the pool. We are now reaching our 82nd year as a club, and this is both a very successful year in the pool, but also a very challenging year for us as a whole. First, last summer, we had our meet started at the CSP outdoor pool, and then we had to move it to Edwardsville. And now we have the COVID-19 situation. I want to first thank the coaching staff for their great efforts to make this club the best in St. Louis and the many great accomplishments we have had this season. Next, I would like to thank our board, and these are our board representatives for the current year, for all their support and hard work that they contribute in a volunteer effort to make CSP the great team that it is. The next group we'd like to thank is our parent representatives. These are our lead parent representatives. They work closely with our lead coaches to provide the groups, parties, and other things that we do during the year to help run the team. And they do a fantastic job of working with these coaches and making these parties a fun event for everyone. The next group we'd like to thank is our meet committees. You have the Summer Invitational Swim Meet, the Sprint Your Own Age Meet. We have our Ozark representatives, and then our officials. And we really want to thank our officials for all that they do and contribute to running meets, both inter-squad and our regular meets and meets in Ozark. And we're going to need more officials in this current situation, because I think we're going to have to run more inter-squad meets throughout the year. Next, I'd like to turn this over to Chris McCrary, who will speak on our staff recognitions.
Thanks, Dave. For any successful program, it's really not just about the staff. We'd like to take a moment to recognize some of the special honors that our staff have received this year. At Ozark LSC, all the coaches across the LSC vote to nominate and to give out awards to what they consider the best coaches in the LSC for that calendar year. So for this year, we actually had 3 coaches on our staff win these prestigious awards. The first one is our head coach, Dave McCrary, who was voted as the Ozark Senior Coach of the Year. We'd like to recognize this great accomplishment. Our second coach was Coach Mark Emig, who was voted the Ozark Age Group Coach of the Year. And for the first year giving the award, our third coach to get an award from the Ozark LSC was Lynette Emig, and she was voted the Ozark Developmental Coach of the Year. So for all 3 awards, our coaches won them all. On top of that, we'd like to recognize, as we always do, the commitment and continual service of our staff. We have lots of coaches who have served here and coached on deck for CSP for many years. And we like to award and recognize certain milestones. Okay, this year, we have 2 coaches who have achieved the 10-year service award, Lindsay and Megan Maurer. We'd also like to recognize for the 15-year service award, our head coach, Dave McCrary. And our final service award goes to Mark Imming, who has reached a huge milestone for coaching for CSP, as he's coached now for 25 years with the Tideriders. Thank you, Mark.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Dave, and congratulations to all the staff who's doing such a great job and our board. Tonight, I have the pleasure of presenting the TBF Award for Outstanding Volunteer Service to CSP over time. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank all of our team volunteers whose contributions are so vital to our operation and our success. Each one of you is appreciated. This evening, though, we are highlighting a dynamic parent duo who has given of their time, energy, and expertise to CSP for over a decade. In fact, between these two, I think they have taken on almost every volunteer position we have. The team is better as a result of their involvement, and we are very grateful for their dedication and help. Please join me in recognizing, appreciating, and applauding Ms. Ann Perry and Mr. Stuart Beard. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Stuart. Congratulations.
Next, we would like to recognize our retiring board members. Nancy Cunine, our retiring president. E.P. Beret, Stuart Beard, and Lori O'Brien. I can't thank you all enough for the many years of valued service to our board. Thank you all. Next, we quickly want to go through our seniors. With the changing banquet to a virtual banquet, we've decided to separate the senior speeches into a separate virtual senior speech night, and that will be next Tuesday, May 19th. And our seniors will be giving their speeches at that night. Our first senior, Holly Anderson, will attend McHenry University. Our second senior, Koji Beret, will attend Washington University at St. Louis. Our third senior, Lauren Beard, will attend the University of Illinois. Our fourth senior, Sophia Burwitz, will attend the University of Illinois. Our fifth senior, Joanna Dorman, will attend Johns Hopkins University. Our sixth senior, Sophia Fredman, will attend Lynn University in Boca Raton. Our seventh senior, Parker Hageman, will attend the University of Nebraska, Omaha. Our eighth senior, Andrew O'Brien, will attend Duke University. And our final, ninth senior, Emma Thurman, will attend Carthage College. Congratulations, seniors. That's a great list of colleges. Now I'd like to turn it over to Cal Rene for the Young Tideriders Award.
Hi, everybody. I'm very lucky every year to be able to coach just a really exciting, talented group of young swimmers. This year's no exception. So our first swimmer, she's always at practice, works really hard. She missed some time with some broken bones, which was really unfortunate. And she came back to have some really incredible swims at our 8 and under championships meet this March. The second swimmer, he has, I think, the best attendance I've ever seen in the developmental group. He's early every single day. right from the beginning of the season all the way through, swimming every single race, every single stroke, every meet without any fear whatsoever. So congratulations to Paige Hogg and Ben Zolkowski.
Next up, we'd like to congratulate the Tideriders on once again reaching our team goal of $45,000. I think this is about the 7th or 8th year in a row where we've hit our goal, and we are one of the top teams in USA Swimming for clubs over 300 members. We are currently in 2nd place. Audrey Qureshi, once again, is the top earner for the varsity squad, and she ended up helping the varsity squad reach over almost $10,000 earned for just their group alone. Koji Beret is one of the top 3 once again. I think this is probably about the 4th or 5th year where Koji is up in the top. Then Camden Theodos, he rounded out the top 3 from varsity. So congratulations to everybody, and thank you all for supporting CSP, and fantastic. All of the prizes are being put together, and we look forward to getting them to you soon.
Now we'd like to highlight our team performance highlights for the current year. As you're looking at this, we became the first team to win 7 straight championships of any kind in Ozark, and we won the Ozark A meet for the 7th year this year. We also swept all 4 team championship meets, so that's Ozark Long Course, Ozark A, Ozark Short Course, and Ozark 8 and Unders. We swept all 4 with first places, and the rest of our accomplishments are listed. Obviously, we're disappointed with the spring sectional meet. The meet was canceled. We had 46 athletes and qualified the most of any team. And we were on the bus ride to Columbia, got 1 exit away, and found out the meet was canceled, so we had to turn around. So very unfortunate for those athletes, but a great accomplishment for the team.
For the Tiderider Spirit Award this year, this award is given to the senior swimmer that shows the most encouraging of their teammates and the most spirit for the team. This year's young lady who will be receiving it, she is a swimmer who at every single practice has the most positive attitude every single time, day in and day out. At meets, you can count on her to be standing behind everybody's lane, cheering them on, supporting every single one of her athletes, or every single one of her teammates. And during the Division I championship meet, where she was scheduled to swim on Saturday, unfortunately she couldn't make it. She did make sure to show up on Sunday, supporting her team and being part of the championship team. So this year's Tiderider Spirit Award goes to Alex Cohen. Alex, we'd like to say congratulations and thank you so much for being a great leader.
Next, we want to highlight some of our individual performances. So as you can see here, we had an Olympic trial qualifier in Helen Voiduo. We had 2 swimmers who represented the national team for Paris swimming, Colleen Young and Holly Anderson. We had 3 Scholastic All-Americans in Joanna Dorman, Eric G., and Andrew O'Brien, and they were the same 3 participants at the Winter Junior Championships. The next slide illustrates our NCSA participants from last summer. So this is a list of them: Sarah Donahue, Joanna Dorman, Eric G., Paige Mitchell, Kellen Model, Carter Morosky, Lee Neighbor, Andrew O'Brien, Maddie Powlett, Ella Pearl, and Abby Wickersham. The next is our Ozark record breakers. And each year at the banquet, we present a plaque that has record breaker patches in them. So they can either use it as a plaque or they can take the patch out and use it in some other way. We'll be giving these to these athletes when we see them, but our Ozark record breakers are listed there. For this year was Anna Scott Bauer, Nora Lee Brown, Alyssa Dennis, Clady Cadieu, Juliette Phillips, Madeline Shadle, and Emma Whisker. Then again, we have individual team record breakers, and they get one patch for the team record. And that's Oliver Atkins, Anna Scott Bauer, Nora Lee Brown, Austin Chu, Callan Cunine, Grace Koppel, Alyssa Dennis, Lily Shea, Jacqueline Hu, Eric G, Clady Cadieu, Aiden Kim, Grace Krager, Campbell Morowski, Lee Neighbor, Juliette Phillips, Leah Renner, Madeline Shadle, JD Suarez, Lily Ta, Sarah Wallace, Emma Whisker, and Helen Voyuo. Congratulations. Next is our zone participants. And again, we had the most zone participants of any team in Ozark. They were Reese Anderson, Charlotte Brown, Keegan Brown, Nora Lee Brown, Grace Koppel, Avery Cunine, Callan Cunine, Trey Cunine, Lily Shea, Jacqueline Hu, Aiden Kim, Grace Krager, Cabot Morowski, Campbell Morowski, Mia Panish, Isabel Phillips, Juliette Phillips, Emma Stojakovic, JD Suarez, Lily Ta, Julian Thomason, Sarah Wallace, and Emma Whisker. Congratulations, guys. Then these are the various Ozark Championship meets and all of our champions for those meets. Congratulations to all these swimmers for their wins at these Ozark Championship meets. Our next award is the Lou Glazier Award. And the Lou Glazier Award is given each year to a junior athlete with outstanding achievement, contribution, and dedication to the CSP team. This year, like every year, is a very hard decision among our junior class. A lot of great athletes who contribute greatly to CSP. So it came down to a tie. We decided that we would have Eric G and Jackson Fox. Congratulations to both these young men.
Next up, we want to recognize our Quad A swimmers. These swimmers are in the top 98 percentile of U.S. swimming, and at some point during the past 12 months, they did achieve a Quad A time, and they are currently listed on your screen. Congratulations to all of our swimmers that have achieved Quad A times for this past swim season.
Our next award is a Kearns Family Performance Award. We give out two different awards. One's for an individual, one's for a relay. This is the individual award. And again, this year, our outstanding performance had a tie. We had two gentlemen who achieved second place rankings in USA Swimming for their age group. The first, Austin Chu, swam an amazing 29.97 in the 50 fly for a 9-year-old boy, setting the 9:10 team record at Ozark Division I's. The second is Callan Cunine, who also at 9 years old was ranked second in the 50 backstroke with a 31.42 as a 9-year-old and set the 9:10 boys team record at Ozark A Champs. Congratulations to both of you.
Next up, we have our AAA swimmers. These swimmers are swimmers, if they're 14 under, they would have qualified for zones over the past year. The swimmers are 15 over, just achieved a AAA time as well in their respective age groups. That puts them in about the 95th percentile in USA Swimming. So congratulations to all of our swimmers who achieved a AAA time this past season. Next up, we have our AA swimmers. So these swimmers are in about the 90th percentile. AA times mean that you're closing in on those triples, which is what everybody really does try to shoot for. But it's exciting to go from an A time to a AA time. We had a number of swimmers this year achieve AA times. So congratulations to all of you.
Our next Kearns Family Performance Award is relay. And we have a number of really good relay performances during the year. And this year's winner is the girls 13-14 long course 200 free relay, which set an Ozark record in that relay. And it was Juliet Phillips, Nora Lee Brown, Emma Whisker, and Madeline Shadle. They'll all receive a plaque for this. Congratulations, girls.
Next up, we have our A time standard achievers. These swimmers have qualified for A champs, which is in November. That's the meet that Dave was speaking of earlier. We did win 7 years in a row. So it's important to have swimmers to achieve at least an A time or above. And all of these swimmers achieved an A time in the past 12 months. So congratulations to all of you. And thank you very much for all of your hard efforts.
The next award is the Brian L. Finley Award. And it's a scholarship that we give each year. And it's in the name of Brian Finley. Brian was one of our team parents. He was a board member and unfortunately passed away from a brain tumor. So we've named a scholarship after him. We have people who contribute to this scholarship, and we name a senior each year to receive the scholarship. This year's winner of the scholarship is Andrew O'Brien. Congratulations, Andrew.
Next up, we have our swimmers that achieved a double B time over the past year. These swimmers have qualified for the February championship meet, which is the Ozark Division I championship meet. And that meet is specifically geared towards 14 and under swimmers. Once again, we did win that meet, and that was the third year in a row for CSP to be the overall champion. So congratulations and thank you all for helping participate as double B time standard swimmers. Way to go. Our last time standard achievers are swimmers that achieved a B time standard. So that B time standard means that you're just on the cusp of qualifying for that next level of events. USA Swimming has multiple time standards, whether they be A or B, at different percentages. And this is a great accomplishment for all of you swimmers that achieved a B time standard this year.
Yeah, I want to thank everyone for showing up for our virtual awards banquet. I want to congratulate all of our winners. The banquet booklet will be on our website with all the winners tomorrow. Also, please join us next week for the senior speeches, again at 7 o'clock, May 19th. That's Tuesday of next week. I certainly want to thank everyone for showing up tonight. It's not the normal way that we would like to present our banquet, and we definitely wanted to present something and award these awards that we do annually. So we are happy to have done that, but we would rather do it in a personal way and have everyone in the banquet. And we're hopeful that we'll be returning back to the water soon and everything will become a little more normal. I know there's going to be some differences in the way that we proceed, whether they call it the new normal or however you want to term it. But I'm very hopeful that we'll be back to swimming very soon. Thank you all for coming tonight. I appreciate it. And we look forward to the year ahead. Thank you.
Have a great evening, everybody, and thank you for attending.